Hey, what is going on, people? Today's live stream video, we're going to be talking about these new Marriott credit cards that were just announced. I think we kind of already knew what they were going to be, but they are official now. So we'll talk about that. Probably talk a little bit about what's been in my credit card or my wallet for the past few months because I haven't done a video in a while. It's been about 4 weeks since I've done a video. And then I'll probably just talk about some random stuff, whatever you guys want to talk about. So, without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump into it. Right. So, which ones do you want to look at first? Let's look at the lower tier ones first, I think. Let me get my screens together real quick. All right. So, the first two are going to be the Marriott Bonvoy Bevy and Bountiful. So the Bevy and the Bountiful are pretty much the same card. One is Amex and the other one is from Chase. And these two cards are just absolutely pointless, to be perfectly honest with you. I can't think of any reason why anybody should get this card. It's just that bad. So let's look at them. So this is the Bevy, but the benefits with the Bountiful, the Chase version, are the exact same. Oh, here we go. So it looks like the main thing that they're trying to do for this card compared to the older Marriott cards is increase the amount of points that you earn with your spin. But they failed to really do that in a meaningful way. So here we have it. So for your spin, when you put, spin on your card, you're going to be getting 6x back at Marriott hotels, which is it's okay. 4x back at restaurants worldwide and the U.S. supermarkets. Okay, that's not bad. And then 2x back on everything else. Now, Marriott points have a pretty wide range in terms of evaluation, just based on my personal experience. I know websites like The Point Guy and 1 Mile at a Time give the point evaluation of like 0.7, 0.8. So that means instead of getting 4 points back or 4% back on your spin, when you actually use those points at a Marriott property, you're only going to get about a little over 3% back on your spin when you use these points at the Marriott. So when you redeem your points. So that's not too bad. 3% back on restaurants and supermarkets isn't terrible. And then you get a little bit more when you use it at the Marriott properties, and you get a little under 2% back when you use it on everything else. So that's how it works for the point evaluation. Again, the point evaluation for Marriott is pretty wide. Usually cheaper hotels, when you include like the taxes and maybe any fees that kind of go with a hotel property when you usually pay in cash, then you're probably going to get around, like I said, my personal experience, a little close to 1 cent per point. If you go to more expensive properties, you can get up to like even 1.4, 1.5 cents per point for some of the hotels I've looked at. Like, for instance, I was looking at a hotel in Maui, the Walia, and it was about 1.5 cents per point when you take into account the taxes and fees. So it's pretty good valuation for that, actually. So it's a pretty big range when it comes to point valuation. So, but this still isn't that good because you can get the Amex Gold Card and get 4x back on restaurants and groceries, and you'll be good. You'll be paying that same $250 annual fee. You won't get as many points when you use it at a Marriott property, but that's okay because at the end of the day, you're going to be having more flexible points compared to just Marriott points. So you'll be able to use those Amex points for different things. Maybe you want to use them for something else. You'll be able to do that. And then 2x back, it's just kind of whatever. It's whatever. All right. So some other benefits that you give this card is 1,000 bonus points per stay. No, it's not really a lot, to be honest. Complimentary gold elite status, not that great. Gold status with Marriott is pretty useless, to be honest. You really don't start getting good status until platinum, which we'll talk about later. You get 1 free night of war, but only after spending $15,000 on the card. So this is the biggest miss. And I just don't understand what the point of this card is. Usually with a hotel credit card, one of the major benefits is a free night certificate on your anniversary. Even better if it's on your during your first year. It's usually on your anniversary. Now they just completely got rid of that. You got to spend $15,000 on this card to get a free night worth up to 50,000 points. So, excuse me, guys. So it's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. You might as well get the old Marriott Bonvoy balance card where you get one free night worth up to 35,000 points during your anniversary, and you pay a $95 annual fee. That's the big thing with this card. You got to pay $250 for this up front to get these benefits, which aren't even that good. Even if it was a $95 annual fee card, I still wouldn't recommend it. So I don't understand where this detachment comes from, this $250 annual fee and the benefits with this card. It just does not make sense whatsoever. You get 15 Elite Night credits. You know, if you're trying to chase Marriott, status, you'll probably have the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card, which we'll talk about later. And then you got the sign-up bonus, 125,000 points. I haven't done the math on that. That's about what? I mean, if you value the points at 1 cent per point, that's a pretty decent sign-up bonus. So $1,250 roughly. So it's a pretty good sign-up bonus. You pay $250, you get about $1,200 in returns for the sign-up bonus. So if you want to do that, that's actually what I'm thinking about doing myself, is just getting this card for sign-up bonus and getting rid of it later. And then with Marriott points, you can always transfer them out to a airline, which is my preferred way to use points. But usually I can get those points to go a little bit further. And that is Marriott Bonvoy Bevy and Bountiful. I don't. They just, these naming things are just stupid. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend these cards unless you just want that sign-up bonus. Really, the only reason to get this card, keeping it long term, no point whatsoever. Let's go on to Celestia. And then moving on to the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card. Now, this one is, I have mixed feelings about this one. So, $650 annual fee, you got to pay up front. That is a lot of money, a huge amount of money. And the sign-up bonus is only 150,000 points. I mean, that's a lot of points, but I feel like it could have been a little bit higher, because the 150,000 is their all-time high with the Brilliant card. So maybe they could have pumped it up just a little bit since they increased the annual fee as well, but it is what it is. Now, in terms of how many points you earn, this is kind of just standard with the old cards. You get 6x back on your Marriott stay, 3x back at restaurants, and then 2x back on everything else. So really, again, not really a card that you want to put spin on, but the benefits are a lot better. So first, you get that $300 dining statement credit. You get $25 per month. I mean, it's a coupon card, it's Amex. This is just what they do. They do monthly credits and not just credits up front. And it's just cheaper for them to do it that way. So that's fine, $300. So that makes our effective annual fee $350. You get complimentary Marriott Bonvoy Platinum status. So this is where your benefits really start kicking in with status. And let me actually pull that up real quick. Bonvoy Platinum, and look at all the benefits with that. But yes, Platinum is where your benefits really start to kick in with Marriott. So you get 50% bonus points on your stay. So when you accumulate points, you get more points. You get 4 p.m. late checkout, and this is probably when available. Yeah, subject to availability at resort and convention hotels. So that's a very nice benefit there, because a lot of times you got to check out at 10, 11 a.m., but your flight's not until like 6, 7 p.m. at the airport. You got to sit there. Enhanced room upgrade. Honestly, guys, this may sound like something that you will probably that sounds good on paper, but you're not really gonna be able to actually take advantage of, because I just don't see them giving that many upgrades to platinum status members anymore, just because there's gonna be so many. I'm thinking they're gonna save these upgrades for the titanium status. Free room, Wi-Fi, whatever. And I thought it came with breakfast. Does it not come with breakfast? I thought it did. There we go. Welcome gift choice. Breakfast offering varies by brand. So platinum status is where status with Marriott starts getting good. So these are okay. I'm not sure how you really value this. The main thing I like is a 4 p.m. late checkout, and maybe the breakfast, if it's available at the hotel you're staying at, could be pretty good. but I can't really give it a dollar value as to how much it would take off your annual fee. If you guys have a dollar value that you can think of, let me know down in the comments. And then next we have $100 luxury credit. So enjoy your stay, receive up to $100 property credit for qualifying charges at the Ritz-Carlton or St. Regis when you book direct using a special rate for a 2-night minimum stay. So you got to have, I think you have to call in, or I think there's a website that you'll specifically go to get this benefit. But for me personally, I would probably never use this benefit, but it is $100 that you can use if you can. And then next we have the main benefit with this card: receive 1 free night award up to 85,000 points. Now, fortunately, Marriott doesn't do like hotel categories anymore, but 85,000 is pretty close to one of their top tier hotels. I think it's like one level below right there, top tier hotel. So 85,000 gets you a long way. So if we go back and we look at that point valuation, around 1 cent per point, you're looking at $850. It's probably not gonna be that much, to be honest. But it'll be close. Like, some hotels are definitely more expensive than others in this category range. But $850, you got to be realistic, because here's the thing, and this is how I look at it. For these free night certificates, am I willing to stay at this hotel and pay points or cash for the other nights that I'm not using this free night certificate, right? So if it's an $800 hotel, I get 1 free night. Am I going to stay there for the next second, third night and pay that amount? Maybe, maybe I will, but good chances I won't, because me and my wife don't like to spend too much money on the hotel, and it's just a lot of points to book a really good Marriott hotel. It really is a lot of points. So I doubt I'll use this redemption at a hotel that's worth up to 85,000. It'll probably be lower. So, you had to kind of use your own estimates here on how much you think this free night is worth. Is kind of what I'm getting at. And I would say probably like $300 to $500. We'll just say $400 is what I value this at. Even then, I think that's kind of on the high range, actually. So that is pretty much it. Those are the main benefits. And I think I think you also get, actually, don't you get like priority pass and stuff? They just don't have it on here. Let's go to Amex's website real quick. I'm pretty sure you get like priority pass, probably TSA pre-check credits when you actually apply. Travel credit cards. What's going on, Lawrence? Marriott looking for Boo Boo the Fool. Yeah, you pretty much nailed it, man. You pretty much nailed it. Like I said, I think the Brilliant card isn't terrible. If you stay at Marriott a lot, the Brilliant card's a good card to have. And if you don't stay at Marriott a lot, I think the Brilliant card, you can argue getting it or not. I don't think you're going to come out on top really with this card, or make, you're not going to pay $650 and get a tremendous amount of value with it after, not counting the sign-up bonus. But let's see. Okay, so you do get the fee credit for global entry or TSA pre-check, and you do get priority pass select. And you get some other little benefits here with this card. So it's still, for me personally, I would probably just get I don't know, actually. Like, I'm trying to figure out, I do kind of want to get one of these cards just for like the sign-up bonus. Guys, I just realized I'm not on the camera. I just realized I'm not here. Where am I? Camera. Oh, there I am. Why am I saying that? Oh, there I am. I just realized that. So, anyways, what I was saying, I do think I want to get one of these cards for the sign-up bonus. And I haven't crunched the numbers yet, but I think getting the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant card is the better option, just because it has all these other little credits that you can use to lower the annual fee, and you get higher sign-up bonus. So I think with the credits that you get, you'll be able to, this annual fee will definitely come down below $250 or at least $300, and you'll get a bigger sign-up bonus. So I might get it. I might not get it. But overall, I'm not really too impressed with these cards. Let me just say that. I think these cards are kind of just like, why? Especially the lower tier $250 MFP cards. I just do not get what Amex, what Chase, what Marriott were thinking when they released these cards. Who is going to get these things? Like you said, Lawrence, Boo Boo the Fool. Boo Boo the Fool is going to be the only people actually getting these cards. Um, but yeah, you guys let me know down in the comments, what you think about these cards. From what I've been reading on forums and whatnot, I think everyone is pretty much kind of in agreement that these cards kind of are mediocre at best. Not even mediocre. The 250 NFP cards are bad. Brilliant card is okay. It's okay. But yeah, that's Marriott's. Now let's move on to some other topics. So I wanted to talk about like cards I have in my wallet because I picked up a few cards. I don't know if I talked about them all. So cards I have in my wallet right now, I have the Alaska business card. This was a sign-up bonus of 70,000 after you spend 4,000 in 3 months. So pretty good sign-up bonus because you can get a tremendous amount of value with Alaska Airline Miles. I've done a video on that actually. If you go to my channel, search Alaska Air Miles or Alaska. I did a video on the cards and how good those points are. And those are some really good points. So that 70,000, I mean, it's easily going to be worth like $1,400 at the low end. I can get even more value than that actually. I can get up to because you can use Alaska Airline Miles to book a flight like first class, business class to Asia, Europe with 70,000 miles, maybe even less if you're going to Europe, I think. So you get a tremendous amount of value of that. And then I got that card. It's in my wallet right now. I'm working on a sign-up bonus. I got the Gold Amex business card. That was a sign-up bonus of, I think it was 130,000, but it was a huge minimum spend. But I had some pretty big things I had to pay for anyway, so I went and picked it up. So I got that card. Not going to keep it long term just because the annual fee is too high. It's really not worth for me to keep it personally. And then I think those are the two latest cards I got. And I think I've talked about the cards I picked up this year. So we got the Capital One Venture X, of course. We got the I feel like I'm missing one card in between all of this. Capital One Venture X. Actually, I think that's it. Those are the cards we got. But I don't think I have any other cards coming up that I'm planning to get right now. I have a good amount of points. So Amex points I have I think I have close to 700,000. I think I have I know I have. There you go. I have a Word document here. Oh, Amex points have about 637,000. We just used some points, so I'll talk about some vacations that are coming up. Chase, we have at least 80,000. This points are about a month old. So Capital One, we have about 123,000. Alaska, 70,000. Plus, I'm working on the sign-up bonus for another 70,000, so I should have 140 pretty soon. And then I have Japan Airlines. I have about 80,000 there. So in terms of points, we're actually doing pretty damn good. Now, in terms of like vacations I want to have coming up, so we're going to have a little short trip to San Diego in a couple weeks. Nothing too special there. But we do have a trip to Costa Rica coming up right after Thanksgiving. So we booked that simply using, I think, Amex points, transferred to Delta, booked a flight there. It's only a 4-hour flight, so it's really nothing too special. Hotel, we're staying at is a Hilton. So Hilton, I had some Hilton points. I had a hotels.com gift card. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm paying cash. The hotel's pretty cheap, so just going to pay cash for that. We're going to be there for about a week, a little less than a week. And then big trips coming up next year, though. So we're trying to book a trip to the Caribbean. Not sure exactly where. Looking at Aruba, St. Lucia, maybe a couple other places. So that's going to be coming up. I'm not in a huge rush to book that because the next trip that we're going is going to be Europe in the summer So I'm looking at booking that as soon as possible because booking flights right now is a pain in the ass. So many people are booking flights, award flights. It's just hard to find good award seats. So my advice to you guys, if you are planning a vacation, just and you're going to be using points, start looking into it as soon as possible. Do not wait. So Europe in probably I'm thinking June, so very early summer, and then Japan just opened up officially, but we're not going to go to Japan. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Right now, we're planning. I'm thinking about going next September, around this time in September, and that's because I want to book a ANA flight, business or first class. But ANA flights are also booked up, and I don't think I'll be able to do it, to be honest, unless I get really, really lucky. Like even if I look out a year from now, those award flights are already waitlisted, so I'll have to get on the wait list, and I don't trust that. So I don't know if I can't get a ANA flight for business or first class for this time next year. It's around September, beginning of October. I may try to sneak one in. I don't necessarily want to because I won't be able to get business or first class seats. I may book an economy flight in March when the cherry blossom season is around. So I don't know yet. I'm trying to figure out this Japan thing, what I'm gonna do, but it's it's kind of a pain. I gotta look more into it this weekend actually. But yeah, those are the trips I have for 2023. So Caribbean, Europe, Japan, and then we probably will do something like maybe around Thanksgiving, December next year, but that's a year away. I haven't gotten that far. It will be just something small. Probably, maybe even like probably go back to Hawaii. Maybe actually. Um, my wife likes to do somewhere it's not going to be too cold. That's the that's the thing. Hey, what's going on, Justin? How's it going? What do you think about these Marriott Bonvoy cards? Let me know. Let me know. I'm trying to get everyone's opinion on this. And please let me know if you guys have any vacations coming up or you have any just general questions. Like, really, the whole credit card scene has not been too exciting. Like, this Marriott Bonvoy cards have been the most exciting thing we've had so far. So I've been kind of just chilling. That's why I haven't done any videos lately. That's why I haven't done any videos lately. Because there's really nothing new to say. I feel like a lot of people aren't doing as many videos anymore either. Like I know Sebi isn't doing as many as he used to. He does like one once a week, but that's because he wants to stay on top of the algorithm, I'm sure. Okay. But I feel like his she's not too enthusiastic about it either anymore. Just an observation. I don't know if it's true. I could be wrong. Yeah, man, big change, big change. I'm still Team Hilton, but I do like platinum status with the brilliant. Yeah, the platinum status I was talking about. I don't know how to value that, Justin. You know, um, but it is a nice change. I would say platinum. It's good, but I'm still not sure if it's worth me picking up this card. I had 650 minus $300 is 350. The free night will probably be for me about I don't know. Like I said, it depends on the kind of hotel I want to stay at, but at least 300, 300, 350 for the free night. So then I'm breaking even. And then platinum status. I don't know how to value the platinum status. I had the platinum status. It's I don't know. I don't know. I think new Mary cards suck. Very disappointing. Wayne T. Yeah, Wayne, I'm not even disappointed because I think some of these things were leaking beforehand. And when I first read the leaks, I was like, whatever. So they do suck though. They do suck. Yeah, Justin. The only reason I was thinking about getting it was because I want the sign up bonus. So That's the main reason why I am going to get it, but I'm not going to keep it long term. I think the signing bonus, I think it doesn't expire until like I think it's January is when the signing bonus expires. Did they say? I remember reading that somewhere. Yeah, until January. So yeah, if I get it strictly for that signing bonus of 150,000, I was actually been waiting for. Actually, I was waiting for this signing bonus to go up to 150,000 again. So I'll probably get it in the next couple months, but not keep it. Yeah, I mean Heights. I like Marriott. Don't get me wrong. It's just I don't know. I feel like for one thing, it just takes a lot of points to stay at a really nice hotel for Marriott. That's my main issue with it. But with Hyatt, it doesn't take as many points, and you can get a pretty good hotel. So that's my problem with Marriott. It just costs too much in terms of points. So that's I like the hotels, but it's just when I want to use points, that's a problem. That's why I don't stay there that often. But in Hilton's kind of the same thing, but the Hilton has a much better credit card with it too. So, like you can actually use a Hilton a credit card and put spend on it and just generate a lot of points actually. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think Heights are my favorite. And then Hilton and Marriott are kind of tied. Well, no, Hilton's second because the Hilton Aspire card's so good. But Marriott Bonvoy is Marriott's third place hotel for me, but close to second. I like them all. It's just Hyatt is more economical. Although Hyatt is not located everywhere. That's another problem. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Justin. Marriott cash, Hyatt points, Hilton points and cash. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, I can't blame you on that, Celicia. Switching the cash back. Yeah, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. Like it's definitely harder. It's definitely been harder this year to use points in miles. So I don't even blame you on that one. I mean, even like last year, I used a lot of my like chase points just for straight cash back. That's why I don't have to make chase points right now, relatively speaking. I mean, I have a decent amount of chase points, but I had a lot more last year. But I cashed them all in, a lot of points. So I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I need to see if that would be something I'm willing to do. I haven't really thought about it. There's still some good travel credit cards, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. See, I don't even watch too much YouTube credit card channels anymore. So some every once in a while if I see something interesting or someone has an interesting video, but yeah, most part I'm just doing my thing. Trying to help my brother book his honeymoon with points for next year, either Bora Bora, Maldives, likely at a Hilton. He's more. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man, that'll be a nice honeymoon. That's something I was thinking about my wife too doing next year Bora Bora. Yeah, I haven't looked into it in like a couple years, to be honest. Like I did look into it a while ago, but I haven't looked into it recently, Justin. So it was been pre-pandemic since I've looked into it. But my wife, we kind of talked about it a little bit, but for like going next year, but not like. too seriously talked about it. So, but yeah, I mean, if they're in the U.S., Bora Bora is the place you want to go because it's a lot closer and easier to travel to. If you're in Europe, then you want to go to Maldives. So just take that into consideration, the travel time. Because it's a lot. It takes a lot longer to get to Maldives from the U.S. compared to Bora Bora, like a lot longer. So definitely get those first and go based on that. They don't mind the longer flight, longer layovers, whatnot. Yeah, Justin. Yeah, I mean, Bora Bora and Maldives are, like I said, they're pretty similar. I mean, hotels are a little different, I guess, but they're pretty similar. So I definitely recommend Bora Bora. I live in Delta Hub, and Delta miles keep losing value. I like the airline, but Sky miles are not as valuable as they used to be. Yeah, I use them. Um, it's not that Sky miles aren't as valuable. It's just that airline. One thing, flights are a little bit more expensive. They're still kind of inflated, in my opinion. Well, at least when I was looking like a few months ago for my trip to Costa Rica. So flights are a little bit inflated, but I was still getting like I can't remember how much what I got. I think it's like 1.3 cents per point. So it's not a terrible valuation. Um, it's just flights are. But I think flights are coming down, but I think it's still kind of expensive. But I love Delta though. I mean, I just love Delta. Delta's like I just had bad experiences with like every other airline. Well, actually, I've had people don't like American, but I've had decent experience with American Airlines too. I haven't flown United in a while. Yeah, it's been a while since I've flown United, and we're taking Delta to San Diego as well. So yeah, I fly Delta pretty much all the time. It's just my preferred domestic airline. Yeah, we flew Delta to Costa Rica. So just remember, Delta is a dynamic price or point valuations or points. So the amount of points it costs is based on the price of the ticket at the time. So you may just be flying at a during a busy time in May, maybe. But I'm actually, did we use points? Yeah, we did use points. Let me see. I'll tell you exactly how much I used. I think I have the email right here actually. Yep, Sky Miles Redemption. Here it is. So Costa Rica paid $81 in taxes. Um, 39,000 miles for one for round trip for one ticket. And when I was looking at the cash prices of these tickets, they were expensive. Not these tickets that we got. We actually got some. The cash value at the time was cheaper than other days, but there were a lot of days where it was like over $500, $600. It was very expensive. And like I said, a flight from Atlanta to Costa Rica is only like 4 hours. So paying over $400 for a flight is definitely expensive. So yeah, you just gotta keep your eyes open, man. Just check. Be flexible is what I can tell you. Um, definitely be flexible. I and I always tell people this, but if you're not, oh, I don't have this. One second, guys. Let me. If you're not signed up for Scott's cheap flights, you should definitely do that. Definitely sign up for Scott's cheap flights if you're not already signed up. It's how much does it cost? Huh. Two different tiers now. I didn't realize that. Plan, Elite, and Premium. Let me tell you how much it costs. That's stupid. Join Premium. All right, I can't really show. I think it's like $50 for a year, but you know they just send you like cheap flights, flight deals. And here's like I have a special email set up just for flights, so I can show you guys. So just out of Atlanta, you know they had. I think it was just today. They have flights to Dominican Republic for 358, Puerto Rico 282, the Puerto Rico for 215. But you can see how many emails I get. And it's still not as much as it was like pre-pandemic, but it's starting to pick back up. So I had Thailand, January, April, $800. Got that email what 10 days ago. Yeah, Colombia, Mexico City. So these are all the emails I get. I got this email is specifically for these things, for these flight deals. So I can see them very quickly and not get caught up in my other emails. So yeah, if you're not on Scotch Cheap Flights, I definitely recommend it. Oh, good, Justin. I'm glad you got it. Like I said, they haven't like really start picking back up like it was like pre-pandemic, but it is starting to slowly. They're starting to, it's starting to get there. Starting to get better. Like I said, during the summertime of this year, early or in springtime, flights were just expensive everywhere. So there weren't a lot of flight deals at all. But it's starting to get better. It's starting to get better. Because I have 1,622 emails. And yeah, I mean, you can see back in the day, like back in 2020, I was getting like 3 emails a day, 3 emails a day for like international stuff. So yeah, it's not what it used to be. And this is like, I have like flights going back, I think in my other email box before I switched to this new email account. Oh yeah, St. Kitts, man. Park High. That's something that me and my wife were thinking about back in, was it last year? 2021? Yeah, 2021. Me and my wife were thinking about going to Park High St. Kitts, but I don't think the island was open yet, or I forgot there were some restrictions. But that hotel looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice, and it's a pretty good value too. Like let's see, high points go so far. High points go a long way. The pay tickets were less to St. Kitts compared to Costa Rica. Yeah, that's actually kind of surprising. That's actually kind of surprising. St. Kitts is pretty far from Atlanta. I think St. Kitts is like, I want is it 6 hours from Atlanta? St. Kitts. Oh, don't he have a direct flight from Atlanta? So American, yeah, if I were to fly St. Kitts, that would be like a 7, 8, 9 hour flight, including the layover. Oof, that's rough. Yeah. Oh man, look who it is, Mr. Travel and Invest himself. How's it going, man? I know you've been on some vacations. Where have you been? Yeah, yeah, less than 300 is kind of amazing, man. You should jump on that. That's super cheap. I'm really surprised there aren't any like direct flights to St. Kitts from Atlanta. I think I actually knew that. I think I had to fly out to like Charlotte or something. I haven't checked in a while. Yeah. I'm looking at prices right now from Atlanta. Like the best flight is about $700 round trip in December. And that's an 8 hour flight. It's like a 2 hour layover. Where's the layover at? Yeah, 2 hour layover in Miami. Oh, Sierra Leone. Yeah, my sister was just thinking about going there next year. Actually, that's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, Ghana's. So I'm trying to take my mom wants to go to Ghana. So I'm thinking about doing that probably in 2024 or 2025 as a family trip. So not sure where exactly we're gonna go in Africa, but I think my mom was wants to go to Ghana. Freetown. Okay, okay. I'll hit you up when I start playing that. Like I said, my mom really wants to go. I mean, I want to go too. What's your opinion on all these credit card YouTube channels dying off? Has the YouTube algorithm changed because people's tastes have changed? I don't know, Celestia. Like, for me personally, I mean, it kind of depends. So, YouTube algorithm, the way it works is essentially they want you to be putting content out regularly. So, when I say regularly, I think most people recommend like once a week. So, if you're not putting out videos regularly, they're just not going to recommend your videos, right? So, for instance, if I were to put out a video today, I haven't put out a actual video other than a live stream in like a long time. If I were to put out a video today, the algorithm wouldn't pick it up. Maybe it would, but it's a good chance it'll be kind of unless it's like if it's a really hot topic, they might pick it up. But if it's just a random, just kind of boring credit card video, it might have picked up. But I think people's change. I don't know. Like I feel like there are still plenty of channels out there right now. Um, yeah, it's kind of hard to say. It's kind of hard to say. And some of these YouTube channels might be dying off just because the people just don't want to make the videos anymore. I know, like Credit Seafood said he was gonna transition away from credit cards, but I feel like he's jumped back more into credit cards more than anything. And I don't really like I said, even before I stopped like going hardcore with the videos, like I don't really watch like that many like videos, like YouTube channels. Like here, oh, these are all the channels that I look at on a regular basis, right? So got Travel Invest here, got Ask Sebi. I don't really watch the Point Guy videos. Credit Card Maestros here. Ben Hedges, Credit Seafood. That's it. Those are the only channels I really watch. I see Points Playing Travel. Whenever he does something new, I'll try to jump in on it, but I don't really watch too much anymore. So I think, people's interest, like I said, nothing has really changed in the credit card industry in the past couple of years. So I think we just kind of yeah, it's a grind. It's grind is very taxing. Like it takes a lot of effort and time to make a video, which is why I kind of switched to like just doing live streams every couple weeks. I would have done a live stream like a couple weeks ago, but I was sick. I had vacation one weekend, Memorial Day weekend or Labor Day weekend, and then I was sick the next weekend. So, but yeah, I try to do just live streams just because it's just easier to do. And a lot of people are going to like TikTok. I hear that's a big thing. Um, a lot of people love short form videos nowadays. But yeah, I don't know. So I don't really check the YouTube scene anymore when it comes to credit cards. Yep, champ, you're late as hell, man. Hey, that reminds me, guys. If you guys want to join the Discord, I think I have. Do I have it in the description? Feel free to join Discord, guys. We are, Discord. Let me make sure it works. This link works. Discord links just randomly just stop working after a while. It should though. Yep. If you guys want to join Discord, link is in the description. We used to talk about credit cards, man. We used to talk about credit cards. Trying to build the community up some more. Just me and Champ in there a lot of times. Bro, I can't stand TikTok, but I'm old though, so there's that. Yeah, I can't either, man. I refuse. I was on TikTok for a little bit like a year ago, and then I was like, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not doing this. I uninstalled it. My friends keep sending me TikTok links. I was like, I'm not looking, bro. But hey, man, TikTok. You see, YouTube Shorts is a huge thing now. They just announced like YouTube. Before, YouTube Shorts weren't monetized, but now they're switching to a monetization model for YouTube Shorts. So YouTube is going all in on that type of content. So buckle up, buckle up. It's gonna be all over YouTube soon. Zanzibar is on my bucket list. Man, I got some bucket list, man. I haven't even thought about bucket list ever since like COVID. Like I haven't reset. like I haven't readjusted to the travel life, and I'm just not getting into it. Like I just forgot the excitement of traveling. So I don't know. I've been. That's why I haven't done anything this year in 2020 or 2022, or no major trips or anything because I don't know. I just haven't really been thinking about it. Yeah, Japan officially open. I mean, for me, I was planning on going next. I knew they were going to open soon, champ. So I was already looking at planning to book a trip for next September anyway. So, but now I might book something earlier. I might book something earlier. Yeah, good luck, champ, booking that, dude. It's finding a ANA business class is. I was looking today actually. It's all waitlist, man. It's all waitlist. All I think about is traveling, bro. Man, yeah. Now I'm starting to get back into it. Starting to get back into it. Like, so I have a few trips on the agenda for next year. Getting back into it, but yeah, 2022, nothing. We didn't really do anything this year in terms of like big trips. Well, we got Costa Rica coming up, so that's our biggest trip this year. It's not that big of a trip, but 4 hour flight. Yeah, champ. A&A business class is really hard to book, man. Really hard to book. Like you're gonna get really lucky. So I gotta find some alternatives for my future trip there, but we'll see. Newbies and rookies, yeah. Oh yeah, you gotta look a year out, champ. You have to. Like anything, even a year out is booked up. Guys trips, okay. just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah. We we've been trying to do a guys trip too, but my friends have family and kids, so it's not easy. Cape Town sounds pretty cool though. Another place on my list, my short list for when I go over there. South Africa, I hear it's just an easy place for your first time in Africa, so we will see. What is we will see. Yeah, yeah. That's my preference of where to go. But my mom wants to go to like Ghana. Um, where else did she say she wanted to go? She mentioned she wanted to be on that the West Coast. Yeah, she said something else. I can't remember what it was though. What was it, Nigeria? Oh, last gotcha. It was in Toronto, Canada. Man, you know, I had not been to Canada. Maybe I should go up there. See, that's the thing. My wife doesn't like the cold, so I'll probably never go up to Canada unless it's a guy's trip. I think I may go to Vancouver at some point. Like, I want to go to Seattle and Vancouver, kind of in one trip. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, but maybe next summer. Maybe we can sneak in another vacation next summer to go up there. My friend is up there, but she's trying to move back to Atlanta, but housing market sucks, so she'll probably be up there for another year. For Carnival, y'all are crazy. Toronto's one of your favorite cities, really? Okay, okay. Yeah, I can't see myself going to Toronto right now. I mean, I can see myself going to Vancouver just because I know I can go to Seattle at the same time. Because my wife has her best friend is in Seattle, and I have some friends in Seattle, so that'll be an easy place for us to go, and then go to Vancouver for a few days, or we all just meet in Vancouver. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about Toronto, and I still haven't been to South America yet. I don't know what I want to do in South America or where I want to go. That's something I want to do, just don't know where to go yet. Really? That's crazy. I'll note that. I'll note that. Colombia. Yeah, I gotta do some research. I'm not in any huge rush to go to South America, to be honest. Go to Uruguay? Man, where is Uruguay? Is it like Uruguay? Okay, yeah, it's right below Brazil. Like I have like on my list of things to do, places I want to go. Like Europe. I want to go to I want to go to China, but that's not opening anytime soon. Southeast Asia. I kind of want to go to Australia. We talked about South Africa already. And I don't know where in South America I would want to go. You saying Uruguay? Maybe, maybe. I gotta do some research into it. See which country to go to. I don't think I want to go to Brazil. I don't want to go to Brazil. Colombia, maybe. Not sure about Venezuela. Atlanta has the second biggest carnival. It's amazing. How about Singapore? Yeah, Singapore. Yeah, I do kind of go to Singapore too. Like it's like we were thinking about going to oh, that's what I wanted to do next summer or next Christmas, Thailand. So we might be going to Thailand next December. Um, that's kind of on the that's a possibility. Yeah, Singapore. Yep, not mind going there. Rio Brazil's paradise. All right. We'll see. We'll see. What's the top of your list for Europe? My girl just got back from Swiss for work. She liked the expensive though. We're probably going to either we haven't decided yet, but either Greece or Italy. And we're gonna be there for about a week, maybe a little over a week, 7 to 10 days. I haven't decided yet. That's one thing I got to figure out as soon as possible. Is I want to book the flight for Europe really soon. Um, yeah. So Italy and Greece is where my wife wants to go. I've already been to Europe before, so I'm letting her kind of take the lead on choosing locations. My sister's actually going to Italy next week. She's going to the Amalfi Coast, and she's going to Rome for a couple days. Yeah, you're saying Italy over Greece? Yeah, I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm not sure. I think my wife is more into Greece. Well, she's but kind of into both. I don't think she really cares too much. Well, she does care, but yeah, I love. I went to. I was in Rome for a while. I loved it. I haven't been to Naples or the Amalfi Coast though. So that might be a cool trip. My sister said hotels are expensive as hell in off the Amalfi Coast. But yeah, Greece. Maybe something new for me. Go hit up Athens and probably go to some of those islands down there. Check it out. So, yep, that's those are the two places that we have on the list right now for Europe. If it was me, if I had my first choice, it would probably be hmm. I go back to. I would probably go. I'd say definitely Italy. I think for me. I got the balance card, the 5 free nights early in June. Plans to product change the Ritz Carlton card next year. Basically, I'm locked up all Marriott cards. Yep. I mean, if you want that Ritz Carlton card right away and you don't want to get a sign up bonus, I think I forgot what the rules are for the sign up. I think it's like every 24 months with Marriott cards or something. Chavez, when you invest, he says Greece is more romantic with the card for Island. Greece is more romantic, really. Hmm. Yeah, I actually kind of could see that. I mean, I haven't been to Greece, but I've definitely been to Rome. I don't remember it being. Well, the Amalfi Coast and Naples might be kind of romantic. And if he's remain for me for the next year or two, should I hop on the brilliant car and enjoy it? Even if I can't get the sub, I wouldn't know personally. I'll wait for the sub. Yeah, 24 months. Like for me personally, I'm usually in no rush for those. The main benefit of any of these travel credit cards, guys, is going to be that sign up bonus. That is where you get most of your value from. Any other benefit is very small in comparison. So if I were you, I would just sit back, wait for the. I mean, you can always downgrade, I guess, or cancel before when your 24 months hit if you want. So that's doable. But yeah, you jumped on 8 new cards this year. That's a lot of new cards. Big Premier Aspire, yeah. Yeah, only it's all about those sign up bonuses, but you can always cancel and reapply. There's like a time frame from like when you have to cancel by in order to get a new car. I can't remember the exact rules, but they're out there. How do you buy for the year two and beyond? Not that high, to be honest. Not that high. I mean, I think it's good for people who travel a lot and can take advantage of those benefits often. But if you're just going to a couple of Marriotts, a year, it's probably not worth that much. So I would really value it personally. Or it would be too hard to value. Like if I get value out of it, great. But it's hard to calculate. It's hard to guess how much value you get out of it. So for me, I would be conservative. I would just say zero. And then if I get value out of it, great. Bonus points. But I mean, main benefits are the 4 p.m. late checkout, free breakfast at certain hotels, uh, maybe room upgrades, but I doubt there'll be room upgrades for a lot of platinum members going forward, just because of how many new people they'll have. So they'll definitely prioritize titanium level people over platinum people now. Mm, yeah, that's really about it in terms of the benefits I can think of off the top of my head. But all right, guys, I'm going to get ready to call it quits. I hit my 1 hour. I'm already getting sleepy. Ugh. My voice is starting to hurt talking that for a whole hour. But airline points are easy to use, man. Airline points are easy to use. Just wherever you want to go, fly there, man. That's it. No, no special way to. No special tricks for airline miles. Yeah, join Discord. Discord link is in the description. You can ask some more questions there. We're usually there. But yeah, just off the top of my head, yeah, they're just airline points. Wherever you want to travel to, just go ahead and use them. Then yeah, business class, first class. Well, you probably do like business class, first class, depending on where you're going. It's all up to you, man. It's all up to you. Because the points will be valued the same. But all right, guys, I'm going to call it. I already feel it in my throat. But thanks for joining, everyone. I appreciate it. Guys, have a good weekend. Stay safe. I'll be back in a couple. Actually, no, I won't be back in a couple weeks because I will be out of town. I might come back next week or maybe the week after, but we'll see. I'll be back in. I'll be back. We'll just say that. But all right, guys. Peace out. Feel free to keep talking in the chat too. It doesn't disappear, I think.